41 degrees. Welcome back to the channel, two-wheeled friends. If you're new to the channel, I am out on a 2019 Road King special. I also have a 2007 Honda Shadow Spirit 750 that I ride and my wife rides as well. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about what do you do to survive cold weather riding. So let's roll that intro and we will chat. So as you can see here, the leaves are changing. It is definitely cold. I'm already feeling it in my fingers. But the question kind of comes up of fair weather riders. And I can proudly say I am not a fair weather rider. And if you are, I'm not harping on you either. Everybody's got their own limits. And we choose to put those limits in place for our own individual needs. So all is good there. My limits are as long as there isn't ice on the roads. That's the main thing. I gotta crack this open just a little bit, so if my voice changes I had to crack my face shield a bit. So my limits are no ice. If it's 20 degrees out and the roads are clear, heck, I might just get out and ride. So what do you do to survive cold weather riding? Do you put the motorcycle away when you are at a certain temperature? So like I had shown you here, it is 41 degrees Fahrenheit. That is plenty cold. Especially if you're going to be out doing any considerable amount of ride without much for gear. So that's kind of my question today. What do you do to survive? Do you go out when it's this cold and ride? And if you do, what do you do? Do you have a heated vest? Do you have full heated gear? Do you just tough it? Do you have heated grips? I have none of the above. As you can see, I have this windshield on. This will stay on for the rest of the year and first part of next year, probably until like March, April time frame. This windshield will stay on, and I say that like I'm planning to get out and ride in November, December, January, February, March. I guess it is November, so we'll see if I get out and ride anymore. Just depends on the weather. So yeah, I throw the windshield on. That takes a considerable amount of cold air off of me, especially on my neck. I have put on neck gaiters before to help keep me a little warmer. I have a pair of heated gloves, which I very well should have them on right now. They are a little cumbersome and I don't have as much dexterity in them, so I try not to wear them any more than I need to. Plus they are not abrasive resistant, so in the event if I were to go down, I probably have worse issues to deal with. But look at this. Recording this video on Halloween, so if you're wondering, this is a time frame. In case you're wondering when it is, seeing this a little bit in delay. So today I have on my leather chaps, I have on my leather jacket with the liner in it, have my Dixon flannel on, and a shirt on underneath that. My upper body isn't too bad, my legs aren't too bad, but my fingers are definitely cold. So do you have a riding temp that you ride down to? Is it 50 degrees? That's kind of the magic number. I've had a lot of other people tell me is 50 degrees is their kind of their limit. Like, you know, I'm just not going to go out. This day would be a lot better if the sun was shining, but hey, nothing we can do about that now, is there? That would at least heat me up a little bit. Some of you down south don't have to worry. I mean, I hear some of you, and I'm not picking on any of you here, but when it gets down to like 60, talking about putting on your heated riding gear and whatever else the case. So I would love for it to only get down to 60 degrees. So what kind of gear do you have? If you have a certain brand that you like, leave a comment down below. I'm always looking for suggestions. I've thought about getting some heated gear, like a heated vest especially, because then, from what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, does that plug into the battery tender? Where that plugs in, right onto the battery? Heated grips would be really, really nice right now. And last winter I didn't have this bike. I had my 2007 Road King Classic, and I didn't plan to keep that bike long term, so I didn't want to put all that stuff on. But now this bike might be something that I keep for a while, and maybe I should upgrade into some heated gear and grips. I don't know if having like a street glide or road glide would change anything for what I got going on. Maybe it'd protect my hands a little, and that's probably for another topic. But I thought about getting those hand guards, and then I kind of forgot until like right now when you need them, of course. And not just for hand guards or for protecting your hands from the cold, but protecting your hands from rocks. I talked about that recently in one of the past videos, of keeping yourself protected from rocks, and that would be one way to do it there as well. I saw a place that I want to take a photo, and then I forgot to go there, so I'm just kind of taking a long way around town here. Nothing out of town today, just because of the weather. People are probably looking at me like, that guy's crazy. 41 degrees, feels like it's the low 30s. Heck, it could even snow, and I'm out here on a motorcycle. I just love riding though. I don't like wearing these chaps though, because I have that tendency to push them up against the tank, and it seems to put a little wear on the paint that I do not like. I've tried buffing some of it off, but I think I may have ruined the tank. So that might be another thing. I know that's a non-related topic to this video, but if you have something you'd like to contribute to that, let me know. I'm just trying to figure out why we're going 25 and a 35, but again, in a past video we talked about giving each other a little slack and driving your own drive, and that's what this person in this Bonneville is doing. So in closing, I feel like I've repeated myself numerous times here, but in closing, do you just avoid cold weather riding? Do you avoid going out at certain temps? Do your temps kind of fluctuate to where you're like, I can go a week without a ride, that's no problem? If I were to wait until it were to be nice out or above 50 degrees, I probably wouldn't be able to ride at all anymore this season. Just because our temps here this next week are supposed to only be in the 40s for highs. I have to travel out of town a few of those days, and then going to work earlier in the morning, leaving work later at night. It just isn't going to work. It's just going to be way too cold and possible that frosty condition. So I just avoid it if it's going to be too long a period. Today was kind of a short day for me, so I decided, hey, I'm going to go freeze my fingertips off. So yeah, one cold weather survival tip: if you don't have heated gloves, just put your hand down next to the engine and let it warm up. It's a little harder on the right hand side. You might have to set cruise or wait till you're at a stoplight. Oh, but I know this motorcycle doesn't put out as much heat as my 2007 did. Last winter I stayed a lot warmer riding that motorcycle than I am right now. This Milwaukee 8 doesn't generate as much heat. I don't know if if that's fact or not, but that's my opinion, and it's got to be pretty close to fact. So to continue that closing, leave your comment below of what you do, where your limits are, or if you ride as long as you can ride and you have all of that gear, how comfortable is that gear to wear? You know, I want to know those details down below, because I don't know if that's something I'm going to get a hold of this winter yet or plan for next year, but leave that comment below. If you are new to the channel and like watching motorcycle related content, be sure to go down, click that thumbs up button. It helps the YouTube algorithm. And then go down, click that subscribe button so you can come back week after week to see where the motorcycle adventures lead us. I do put out weekly videos, so be sure to subscribe so you can come back and check them out. But until next time, thanks for watching, two-wheeled friends. Peace out, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.